Hello friends, welcome to my Linux administration demonstration video. It's about how to use Linux, how to administrate Linux. There are certain commands which I'm going to show you in this video. There are commands like ls, pwd, cat, vi, view, and uh, and I will show you a detailed description of directory structure in Linux. Uh, let's first discuss Linux distro. Linux is a free open source operating system, and there are many vendors who use Linux kernel and GNU utility and combine and make the Linux distro. There are popular Linux distro like Red Hat Linux, CentOS Stream, uh, Ubuntu Linux, Debian Linux, OpenSUSE and SUSE Linux. These are the major vendors of Linux. Debian is a open source and non-profit distro builder, and based on Debian, there is a Ubuntu Linux which provides the support for the Ubuntu. And apart from there is Red Hat Linux, which also supports uh, their Linux distro, Red Hat Linux distro, which for which they charge some amount for technical support. There is CentOS Stream, which is part of Red Hat, and it's a free and it has a community support. Debian Linux distro also has a community support. And if you want paid support, there is a Ubuntu and Red Hat. Apart from there is SUSE Linux, which is also Linux distro which provides support for their Linux distro, and there is OpenSUSE which is from also SUSE Linux, which is uh, community support, not any paid support. So let's start with ls command. So ls command is used to check all the files and directories in current working directory if not specified anything apart from ls. So you can see here ls is listing the content of current working directory, and current working directory you can get from pwd. Pwd is showing home during Amit, which is present working directory where we are. We have these all directories: desktop, downloads, pictures, snap, video, document, music, public, and template, and test.txt and test.txt. So now let's check content of the file. To check the content of the file, we have to use cat command, which is used for command line thing only. So if file is small and you want to use or you want to use file for shell scripting purpose, you can use cat command. So let's put cat and test2.txt and check the content. So cat test2.txt is showing the content I am Amit, and I am Amit is the content of the test2.txt. There is another command which is used to edit file and modify file and check the file. So this is vi. Vi is a text editor which is useful to update, modify, uh, and append the file. So let's run vi test2.txt. You can see there is a content I am Amit. Now I'm going to add one more line, pressing and enter. Before that, I want to show you something. When you open the VI editor with specific file, if you want to update or insert something, you have to press I. This I press and it's went into the insert mode. And insert mode you can modify or the append or the add something. Now I'm going to add one more line. He, hi, I am fine, and I want to save this file. Then I have to press escape and then press shift colon and then X. X is going to save this content. Now you can again open VI editor. You can see the same edit line there in test2.txt. He, hi, I am fine. Now suppose I want to add one more line. I have to again press the I. It went in insert mode. Now I'm going to add. Let's learn Linux, and I want to remove the second line. So for that I have to press escape. Then we have to press DD on particular line to remove it. Now second line is removed. Now I want to save. I can use X command again. Now suppose I want to add one line and remove second line, and I don't want to save this. For that I will teach you. So let's first insert. I press the I. Then now you put enter and go to the third line. Put something there. Now I don't want to save this content. I did mistake, for example, put something line in third line, and I don't want to save. So for that there is one more facility. You have to press escape, then shift colon, and then Q, and then exclamation mark. This content which I modified will not save, and all original content will be remain same. Now I'm going to press enter. So let's see with VI again. Now you can see I the line third line which I put here, it's not here because it was not saved. So let's there is one another important command. This is view. View command is used to read file. It's basically for viewing the file. If you have a big file and you want to view lots of content, then view command is best, and it doesn't allow editing. So you can if you make any mistake during file viewing, it will not affect. So means for example you vi command, and any by mistake you edit the file, and you make some change, it will cause the problem for particular file. But instead if you use view to just read the file, there is no possibility of any kind of mistake because it's open file read only. So view, you can see this is the content of the file. So let's jump to one another command. There is a clear command which clear the screen. Okay. So let's dig into the directory structure of Linux. There is a main directory which is parent of all directory, which is slash. So you do ls slash, you will get the directory inside slash. Here there are many directories. There is boot directory which is used to boot the system, and the content of boot is the boot program which start the system. There is etc directory. It's mostly used for the configuration of lots of software, and home directory is the home directory for the user's specific data, means content or the data of user. If you check ls home slash home, sorry, you will get the content of slash home. There are two users, Amit and Turing Amit. These two users has data inside Amit and Turing Amit. So if I want to save something, the my place means the user's place to store data is user's home directory, which is you can say in home Turing Amit. So right now I'm logged in with Turing Amit user, and its home directory is a home Turing Amit. There are apart from directories, this is lib32, lib64, libx32. These are all the directories used to store libraries for particular programs. And apart from there is a media MNT and CD-ROM directory. This all directory is useful to mount your content from CD-ROM or the USB pen drive or third party any disk storage program. And mounting means you are connecting with the that particular USB pen drive or particular CD-ROM or the particular third party storage device, and you are just putting the content in the particular directory inside media CD-ROM or the MNT. Apart from there is OPT directory, and OPT directory is for the third-party software to install. There is SVR directory is also for the same purpose. There is TMP directory is a temporary file creation by system. Apart from, you can install some software and unzip it in the TMP directory for temporary purpose. Apart from, there is USR directory which is used to store the software for user related things, user related binaries, which is used to run certain tasks. Apart from there is the SRV. SRV is already we talked. There is a run and run directory which is used to put the certain parameters of system during running of the software. Apart from there is a sys and proc directory which is used to tune the kernel parameter in Linux, and there is var directory which is used to store log files apart from case of storage. Apart from you can use var directory to store mails of a particular mail server, send mail or the postfix. And apart from there, there is root directory which is a home directory of root user. Root user is the administration user in Linux. And apart from there is lost and found directory which is used to recover your file lost due to corruption. So this is the brief introduction of Linux file system, means file system directory structure. And I hope you enjoy this video. And I want to introduce myself at last. I am Amit Dhanani and I have working in the system administration, DevOps, penetration testing and machine learning domain. I am in the IT since 13 years, and I also provide online trainings on Linux administration, DevOps, penetration testing, certified ethical hacking, AWS, Safe, Puppet, Ansible. So I hope you enjoy this video. Thanks.